Hello, everyone, and welcome to Preshow Podcast Party 7 here at Absolute Pro Wrestling. I am the Wizard CZ from the Card Subject to Change, and joining me is my co-host for the evening and my co-host on Wrestling with Fitness from the Shotgun Wrestling Radio, Mr. Zach Takis. Zach, how you feeling today, buddy?
I'm great. I'm not Nick Bull, by the way.
You are not Nick Bull.
Shout out to Nick Bull, though, even though he's not here, and he's probably not watching this pre-show podcast because that's how he is. But hey, shout out to you, Nick.
He may be watching football, but which is fair. I don't know.
But hey, man, it's the last Waterloo show for Absolute Pro Wrestling here at the Cedar Valley Sportsplex, going down here at the top of the hour. And man, we got a jam-packed card here tonight.
Yes, we do. We do. Of course, the big
Today.
The big draw is going to be Shank versus Cole Cannon.
For the APW title, yep.
For the APW title. That's the main event tonight.
Yep.
And obviously, Cole's in a hostile environment. Every time he steps into Waterloo, and Shank, being the hometown hero, is he gonna survive the
right? And this has been a feud that's been building all year, basically. Here, it's culmination finally of this feud. And yeah, that match is gonna be an absolute slugfest, and just. Yeah, that's going to be one hell of a main event that's going to leave people talking here before we leave tonight. That's for damn sure.
Which, if you are in Waterloo, come on down to the Cedar Valley Sportsplex. Doors are opening. $12 to get in. If you bring some perishable food items, you get $2 off admission. Of course, another big
veterans
match.
Get in free too. So if you're a veteran, veterans get in free to the show tonight. So bring what you need to, and you will get in free if you are a veteran. So I want to make sure we got that out there as well.
Yes.
Another match that we're going to talk about because he's standing just a few feet away from me, Mr. AJ Smooth versus Jackson King, and I'm going to welcome in the legendary man himself, Mr. AJ Smooth, to the show right now.
Which one of these things?
Whichever one, man. They're both on, so you're good.
Awesome. Okay, how's it going?
I'm
good.
Correction on what you guys said earlier. I mean, you said big draw tonight was the heavyweight title match between the Shank and Cole Cannon. I disagree with you. I'm going to disagree with you on that point. I think the number one draw is AJ Smooth, the main man, coming to town once again. I mean, these guys see Shank all the time. They see him at the Piggly Wiggly. Where do they buy groceries here, huh? Where do they go to the old feed trough? They see him all the time here. Cole Cannon, that's kind of a draw, yeah, but Lone Diamond, that guy's a star anywhere he goes. So is AJ Smooth. I'm planning on knocking his teeth down his throat.
When AJ, you're a guy that's been around since ever I've been going to shows. I feel like I've known you for the last 20-something years. What is it, dude, about this group of young guys that keeps you just doing this stuff at such a high level this far into the game?
Young talent, I mean, getting in the ring with him, iron sharpens iron, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm getting in there with some old rusty duddy, fuddy, whatever you want to call him, it's like, that's not going to make me a better person. Get in with the young guys, the young bucks. Like, that's where you up your game. You keep it up at the top level. Yeah. If I just I'm just going to phone it in, I'm not going to get any better. I'm going to get worse. So,
which, I want to ask, to play off of that a little bit, do you have a different mindset when you prepare for someone that's been in the business for a while than you do for the younger talent?
No, I mean, my mindset is always like, hey, I have to be in the best shape possible, which, I mean, it doesn't always look like it. Like 5 years ago, I was like 6% body fat and lean, but like I am in great cardio shape. I'm as strong as I've ever been. So like, that's where it's all about. It's like, hey, I can knock someone's teeth down the throat pretty easy.
That's fair.
And what is it, like I said, about you at this stage in your game that you still love doing this? Because I feel like you're still a very loyal weekend warrior out here in the Midwest scene. What is it about this business that you just absolutely love that keeps bringing you back in?
The money. Yes. Throwing people around is great, and getting paid for it. It's like, I don't get arrested while I'm doing this. So that's fantastic. Great time. So if you can do it, do it.
With all the young talent that we have up and coming here in the Midwest, who has been standing out to you lately as somebody that you haven't mixed it up with that you're really looking forward to at some point getting in the ring with?
Trying to think who I haven't mixed it up with yet.
It seems like you've mixed it up with just about everybody.
Well, I mean, like, as far as up and comers, like, man, if they haven't if they're not already been in the ring with me, they probably don't deserve to be maybe yet. So I was just like, hey, I don't pick those matches, but I mean, throw out some names. I mean, I'll tell you what I think. How about that?
How about an Alvin Falcone type?
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, I did. I don't think of him as an up and comer. I think of him as he's a grizzled young veteran, right? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be great because he's just a phenomenal talent.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was distracted. I'm getting blown up.
Well, it's AJ. It's AJ Smooth. So I get it. I get it.
But
that's all right.
And now Zach threw me off, so I don't know.
Collect your thoughts. It's fine. Do you have another one prepared for people you're thinking of?
So let's go ahead and say, okay, obviously you're getting in there with Jackson King. Let's say an Ethan Everhart. I know you've gotten in the ring, mixed it up with him multiple times.
Oh yeah, he's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He was really raised by jungle animals. I don't know what's going on with him. He's got that literally he's got chimpanzee gorilla strength.
All those years that he spent teaming with Justin.
He also smells like he's never showered. So,
like I said,
I'm just kidding. I can't smell it all. This doesn't work. It's
all those years that he teamed with Justin Decent. Yeah, there's a reason he's very jungle-like.
So what do you? Let's play a little fantasy booking here. We're looking. You mentioned that you're the draw over, say, the Shank. Who are you looking at coming out of that match? If you were to challenge one of them, who do you want to face?
I mean, that's who's going to be the champ after. That's who I want to face.
Well,
one's the same as the other when it comes to who can I beat? It's all of them, anyone. So whoever's got the belt, that's who I want to face. Absolutely. I want the belt. I want to take that home to Canada. I want to put that up on my shelf. So that's I mean. Flip a coin. Shank, man, I really like to punch him in the face. I'd like to punch Colgate in the face too, but not as much.
Right. Well, let's face it. With you and Jackson, you guys have been two notable names here in Absolute Pro Wrestling. I would think the winner of your guys' matchup, you'd have a very good, valid argument for getting the first shot at whomever is coming out of our main event tonight.
Okay, I didn't think about that honestly. I just thought, oh, hey, I get an opportunity to put this kid down in his place. That'd be great. So yeah, if I can get a title shot of that, fantastic for me, right?
Yeah, and again, this is all going down here starting at the top of the hour, 7 p.m., Cedar Valley Sportsplex here in Waterloo, Iowa.
Why aren't you here yet? Are you lazy? Do you not have a car? I'm sorry if that's the case.
Bring a non-perishable food item. You'll get $2 off your ticket.
Uber it.
Veterans get in free.
There's a Doge check coming at some point, right? Tariff check, some kind of check's coming. Just put this on credit. You can make it.
There you go. Absolutely.
For sure. And AJ, I know you've got a match to prepare for, so we're not going to take too much of your time, but want to thank you for coming on. Any final words that you would say to Jackson King if he were sitting in front of you right now?
Jackson King, they've already taken up too much of my time. If I lose to you tonight, it's because of these two guys right here. Wasting my time. I'm not warm. I'm cool. So I'm just putting that out there into the world. If I lose, it's your fault. You know what? It's not your fault because you tried, but you.
All right.
Those are my final words.
Well, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, I'm hoping AJ Smooth wins, so it's not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, he likes to punch people's teeth down their throats, and I would hate to see that happen for
you.
As
the one Gene Snitsky said, it wasn't my fault.
Exactly. I mean, so I think I'm probably going to root for Jackson King, not because I want to see you get your teeth knocked out, but I think you need to root for AJ Smooth. I'm just throwing that out there. The doors are opening here at the Cedar Valley Sportsplex. People are trickling in. You can hear the announcer in the background, I'm sure.
I want to go ahead and run down a couple more matches before our next guest comes in the show. Ricky Bronson versus Ethan Everhart. Folks, I hope you can hear us very well. If you can, please let us know in the chat if you're able to hear us. That would be wonderful. Ricky Bronson versus Ethan Everhart. We got Justin Decent versus Victor Payne. I mean, this is going to be, we're just talking about great matchups coming up here tonight. I had Victor Payne on the podcast here earlier this week on Shotgun Wrestling Radio, available now wherever you get your podcasts. And yeah, he's
cheap plug.
He's more than ready for this. It was originally supposed to be a tag team match, but as we love to say,
Card subject to change.
Also available wherever you get your podcasts.
Shout out again to Nick Bull, who's watching. How you doing, Nick? He tuned out of football to tune into us. He can't be here in person, but we appreciate
that's
him
a real friend. That's a real
yes.
friend. But yeah, again, Justin versus Victor Payne. We got Sage Hale versus Briar Hale. Lars Metzger making his return to Absolute Pro Wrestling. I'm super excited to see Lars back in action here in Absolute Pro Wrestling and here in Waterloo as he's taking on Jay Wesley, who seems to Jay has a different type of look to him coming into this. What it feels like we're going to get a different Jay vibe here this time around.
And obviously Jay stepped up when Lars attacked Bryce Jordan. Jay stepped up to defend everything about that, but he's got an uphill battle against this monster, Lars Metzger.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have a guy, and we were talking to Lars here earlier, we know how big Lars is.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, again, Jay's no slouch by any means, but we know how big Lars is. I do fear a little bit for Jay Wesley because of the sheer size of Lars Metzger. And once that bell rings, Lars turns into a completely different animal. He's one of the nicest guys you'll meet outside the ring most of the time. But that bell rings, something triggers that man.
And, they say styles make fights. These two have differing styles. So this is going to be a battle that is going to be worth watching. So if you're, again, in Waterloo, come on down to the Cedar Valley Sportsplex, $12 to get in.
And you know what? Even if you're not in Waterloo, if you're in, say, Cedar Rapids, it's only about a 45, 50-minute drive. You'll get here a little bit late, but you'll still get here and see a great night of action.
Yes.
Bring a non-perishable food item. You get $2 off your ticket, and it's going to help a food drive that we are doing here for Absolute Pro Wrestling tonight. Remember, veterans get in free, so bring your military ID or what have you that you need to prove that you are a veteran, and you will get into tonight's show free. What's better than free, Mr. CZ?
Absolutely nothing. I love free.
Exactly. And I believe we're supposed to have another guest here, but I think we're going to kind of keep on rambling away here until I see our guest kind of meander over here. But so, Chris, for this particular card, outside of the main event, because we're all looking forward to the main event, what are you looking forward to the most on this card?
Oh, that's tough. There are so many good matches on this card. We
also have the debut of Elijah Brooks. I forgot to mention that. Elijah Brooks making his Absolute Pro Wrestling debut.
He won't be in action, but he'll be making his debut here. That I don't know much about him, so I'm interested to find out what he's all about. That'll be good.
Yep, absolutely.
But with such a stacked card, it's hard to pinpoint. I mean, obviously, I want to see what comes up with Justin Decent and Victor Payne.
Yeah.
Like you said, that was supposed to be a tag match, last minute change due to injury.
Yep.
And
I feel like it's been a while since we've seen Justin do a singles match because Justin is such a notable tag team wrestler. And I had mentioned that on the pod this past week when I was talking with Victor Payne, that it seems like whomever Justin teams with, he just wins tag team gold.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, the Justin Decent tag team mentality. He's just such a terrific tag team wrestler that he just kind of always wins tag team gold with whomever.
Maybe he needs to change his name to Midas Decent. He's got that golden touch.
Yeah. I mean, Justin Midas. Yeah, that could work. That could work.
I can see it.
The Decent Midas touch.
There you go. There it is. That's the winner right there.
I need to copyright that.
Yes. And of course, we are on the For Frequency's Sake podcast network. Thank you for hosting us for Frequency's Sake here at Card Subject to Change.
I told you Nick Bull was in the chat.
Yeah.
I told you Nick Bull would be joining us.
He was creeping into the chat.
Shout out, Nick.
And we've got our next guest coming in here.
He's coming in with a cowboy hat and all. Look at this guy. As we were just talking about, the decent one.
Your ears must have been burning because we were just talking about you.
The decent one.
Better than what was burning. I just went to the bathroom.
Whoa!
Go ahead and grab a mic, my friend.
The decent one,
Is
Mr. Justin
Oh, yes.
Decent, joining us here on the pre-show pod. Justin, the last Waterloo show of 2025 already. Hard to believe.
I barely realized the start of 2025 had happened. It's been a fast year, man.
It's been one of the fastest years I can remember. That's for damn sure.
So I want to ask you, because you being big tag team specialist, this was supposed to be a tag match tonight. Obviously, as my show is called, Card is Subject to Change. How do you prepare at the last minute for a change like that to go from a tag to a single?
That is a fantastic question, because you're right, man. I have primarily been a tag team guy, but I've also been doing this for more than a minute. We're coming up on almost 20 years of my old body putting itself through this, and you are not wrong. Card is always subject to change. I have found what works for me. Don't plan on the best case scenario. Don't plan on having that guy in your corner. If I go into the day going, hey, I'm probably going to be self-reliant, I'm probably going to have to worry about me, and then, hey, if I end up still tagging, cool, bonus points. If not, at least my mind is in the right place to bring my A game 100% and not think to myself, well, I'll catch a breather in the middle, or so-and-so can take care of that guy. Nope. Head on a swivel, always worried about me.
And obviously, since we have you on the show, we've been talking all night about how veterans get into the show for free. Veteran in the business, just a veteran overall. Want to thank you for your service, especially with Veterans Day this past week. So wanted to make sure we got that out there. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, man. I had a good Veterans Day. I did 6 years in the Army. I was an infantry sergeant. And my Veterans Day was the first one I have taken to myself in 25 years. By the end of the day, I smelled like cigar smoke, whiskey, and gunpowder. I don't think a better Veterans Day could have been had.
Now, I got to ask, is there anything you miss about it?
Everything.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if I can't say that I don't at some point every day think back and go, man, I'd have done this, or I did that, or, and just reminisce about the guys I knew, the job I had, the places I've been.
You just love those MREs, don't you?
Brother, I like anything that's free.
We were just talking about that too. So if you're a veteran, come on down, get in for free at the Waterloo Cedar Valley Sportsplex. Cheap plug.
Super cheap, free.
I believe we still have about 10 minutes roughly till the top of the hour here. So yeah, you got time, and we'll even accept you if you're a little bit late. So come on down.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, I loved my time in the military. I was actually going to re-enlist, and then I met my beautiful wife, and that was really the biggest reason I stepped away.
Hey, buddy. How's it all going, man?
Man, we
Dude,
missed
look at this guy.
brother.
Ricky Bronson in the house.
You're
What up,
dang
dog?
right, baby. How you doing, man? Hey, let me get that cowboy hat on, man. Hey, how's it looking, baby? Let me front center on the camera, baby. Now let me get on your level. What's going on?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm always great, baby. I had a case of Coors Light before I showed up, man. I'm feeling good, baby.
Brother, I was so
I'm here in the Cedar Valley Sportsplex today with about 500 of Ricky Bronson's fans. This fella right here, baby. How are you doing, man?
I wish I'd have made it in time for some of them Coors Lights you're talking
well,
about.
Baby, you just weren't here on time, and I had to finish them off myself. It would have been nice if you were here, but you know what? Takes. How come you weren't here, baby? Why not?
I have
Baby, you just sitting here with him, just wasting time, man. You could have been having fun here, Cedar Valley Sportsplex, with all them people. You could have been drinking my Coors Lights. Here, let me check how you looking here. How's he looking with your cowboy hat on, baby?
He looks better than I do, bro.
Dang right, man.
And I'll hold the microphone. You can go in there. You can fight Victor Payne. And I'm going to hang out here and drink the rest of Ricky's beers when he's in the ring.
Ricky already drank it all, though.
Baby, there might be a couple left back there, baby. But here's the thing. After I take care of my match tonight and I take care of Ethan Everhart, baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back and I'm going to find them beers that I hid, and I'm going to share them with myself. You know why? Because you weren't here and you weren't here either, man.
Your cooler's still back in that 87 Trans Am you got parked out front?
I ain't telling. I ain't telling you.
I still got a
There
coat
might
hanger.
be-
I'm
there
going to go
might be
pop that
5
trunk right
watching
now.
this.
I'm going to go drink some of your beers, brother.
No, hey. Well, if he's leaving, I'm just gonna sit right up here. I'm gonna take his hat back, like Indiana Jones here, man. Kick my feet up, like I own the place, because I should.
Well, as you had mentioned.
Answer. Hey, what? We got some more questions for Ricky.
Yeah, of course. Again, you versus
Spit them out.
You versus Ethan Everhart tonight, my friend.
Damn right.
What's your feelings going into this one? 10-minute bell time.
Well, I'm thinking about the 8-piece tendies that I'm about to eat from Wendy's later, baby. But other than that, I'm feeling great like always, man.
Nice.
When am I not feeling great?
This is true.
When am I not feeling great? When am I not feeling great?
You ever not seen this man feel great?
That's true.
Are you feeling good like Ricky tonight?
I am.
Dang right. All these people feeling good like Ricky tonight.
Badger Calhoun's feeling good over there.
Badger's always feeling good
Look at
like
that
Ricky
man.
tonight, baby.
We got a pretty great night of action here. Again, veterans, you get in free. So come on down. Cedar Valley Sports.
Veterinarians?
Yes,
Yes,
veterinarians.
Veterinarians getting in free?
Yes,
Take care of animals?
absolutely.
That's awesome, man. That's badass. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. The Cedar Valley Sportsplex veterinarians getting free tonight, baby. That's what I'm saying. But you got to bring down either a kitten or a puppy just to prove that you're a veterinarian, and you got to give it an anal gland expression to prove, again, that you're a veterinarian, baby. How do you guys feel about that? Hey, I'll give your anal gland a little expression later.
I think that's brilliant, Ricky. Well, Ricky, we don't want to take too much more of your time. You got to go drink some more beers. You got to get ready for your matchup, man. So
Dang right, yeehaw, baby. I got Justin's hat. I'm taking it with me. You guys can't do anything about it.
All right, my friend. All right. Well, I think we have time for one more guest.
We do, and man, that was a lot of energy.
Woo! Yeah, we're going to come down after that one. But yeah, that's going to be a tough act to call.
Yeah, we got time for one more guest. We're going to bring in Sage Hale. Sage, welcome to the podcast.
Yep, whichever one.
Hello.
Sage, tonight you go in here, last Waterloo Absolute Pro Wrestling Show of 2025. And once again, you're facing your sister.
Yes, yes.
I feel like you guys have probably faced each other well over 100 times.
Yeah, but this time's different. We've been making our way around, tag teaming everywhere. But for some reason, she's always like, but the fans, like, we love the fans. I don't love the fans. I mean, I do. Is this live? Oh,
Yeah, we are live,
I
yes.
love the fans. I love the fan. Why didn't you tell me this was live before we started? Are
I'm
you
sorry.
serious?
He's the producer. He's the producer.
No, I love the fans, and we are just wrestling because we're disputing because I love the fans more than her.
And what do you think it'll be, this time around? What do you guys try to do differently? Because obviously, like I said, you guys have wrestled each other hundreds of times. Is it ever hard for you guys to try and do something different so you don't feel like you're doing the same match over and over?
Yes, especially now that we have been together and we've seen each other wrestle.
Right.
And not taking it, now I know what she's going to pull out.
Right.
I already know all the moves she does. So I'm ready to counter every single move she does.
So that makes it easier than going into the match.
You would think
Because
so.
You know each other so well.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably can be 3 steps ahead.
I'm going to be the whole match ahead of her. She doesn't even know what's coming. I've studied over and over and over. I asked her, are you ready for a match? Are you ready for me to beat you? And she said, no, I got it. I'm like, no, you don't.
Now, do you feel like you guys still have to do a lot of planning for your matches, or does it come pretty naturally to you at this point?
Pretty natural.
Excuse me. Sorry. Being sisters, does that change your mentality going into a match like this?
Yes, because of course I want to win, but like who doesn't want to win? But of course, like I don't want to, don't hurt her feelings or anything. Well, okay, maybe just a little bit. I'll hurt her feelings a little bit, but I mean, when I win, then that will hurt her feelings enough. So.
But that sister dynamic also has to make it a lot more fun, though, because it's like
Mm-hmm.
you're growing up as kids. Anybody that grew up with siblings that was a wrestling fan, chances are you use that sibling as a punching bag more than once or twice. But now you actually get to do that in the friendly confines of an actual wrestling ring, being fully trained professional wrestler. So that has to make it all the more fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, we're gonna put on a show out there.
Yeah, and I'm sure every time you guys come home and there's no black eyes or bruises, both of your parents are like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
So again, this is all going down, starting here in just a few minutes. I believe we are just about 5 minutes away.
5 minutes out.
5 minutes out. Cedar Valley Sportsplex. Veterans getting free, not veterinarians, as opposed to what Ricky Bronson just said. Bring a non-perishable food item, get $2 off your ticket. But yeah, we have a great night of action here coming
and you get
up.
to see me.
And come to see Sage Hale versus Briar Hale, one of our marquee matchups here of the evening. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. I'm super excited.
I'm excited. I've only seen you guys wrestle once, and that was at Bridge City Slam earlier this year.
Mhm.
I'm familiar with your work, but I've only been to one show where you guys were in the ring together. So I'm super excited and stoked to see you guys get it on.
Thank you. I mean, everyone should be excited. I mean, it's been over a year since we wrestled each other, so.
When it feels like, I know I hate saying this, but it feels like singles women's matches are not very common among the Iowa independent scene, which sucks to see because there's such an influx of women talent in the Midwest.
Yes.
I mean, we've seen people like Maggie Lee make her way over to Impact Wrestling and have such a huge, following there. And it's just, we have the WOW Women of Wrestling that still goes on. I mean, there is a influx of women talent out there that it really is a shame that more of our local promotions just don't have women's action.
And I'll mention the name Tori Fox, who's just up and coming out of the Black and Brave Academy.
Yep.
So hopefully we get to see more and more women's wrestling.
Yes, hopefully we do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, hey, we don't want to take up too much more of your time.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, I mean, I'm getting kind of tired sitting here and like, I mean, I love the fans. I do. Don't let anyone tell you any different. I love the fans. I do. Bye.
Thank you, Sage,
Thank
for
you
joining us.
Yes. Bye.
All right, Chris.
Oh,
that
man.
was one hell of a pre-show. Has it already been almost 30 minutes?
I can't believe we're 4 minutes from bell time. Fans are still trickling in. There's still time to get down to the Cedar Valley Sportsplex.
Do not be afraid to show up late. If you're sitting at home and you're in the Waterloo area and you're thinking, man, I should really head down there, but it's going to start here in 4 minutes. It's okay. You might miss a little bit of the action, but it's okay because the rest of the action you're still going to see, you're going to get your money's worth. It's going to be a fantastic show. We got a full concession, veterans free. If you go to your cupboard and you find a thing of canned soup, guess what? $2 off.
Bring that cream corn that nobody wants to eat. Take it out of the pantry, bring it down here, get $2 off your ticket.
Yeah. Bring that bag of ramen noodles you're not going to heat up. I mean.
And here's the thing. You mentioned that they're going to get their money worth.
Yeah.
Every match.
Yeah. Let's run down it real quick as we got 3 minutes. We again, earlier we had AJ Smooth on. AJ Smooth versus Jackson King. Ricky Bronson, who he hit kind of hard, man.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, boy, the energy that Ricky Bronson has. Holy smokes. Ricky Bronson versus Ethan Everhart.
I'm kind of scared for Ethan with that much
Right?
energy that Ricky has.
Holy
Man.
smokes, man. Justin Decent and Victor Payne, as we just had Justin Decent on. Justin, the veteran himself, is always ready for a match like that. And again, we just had Sage Hale on. Sage Hale versus Briar Hale. Lars Metzger making his return to Absolute Pro Wrestling versus Jay Wesley. And like I said, I think we're going to see a new Jay Wesley here tonight that I'm curious to see how that's going to play off.
Yeah, and I'm anxious to see how the hometown crowd reacts to the new look of Jay. But that's a match.
And here's Top Shelf Tom on the 2 count live every Tuesday night on Twitch. Hey, I just gave you a cheap plug, man. Come on. Either one. Top Shelf Tom. What are you looking forward to the most tonight, my friend?
You not being anywhere close to commentary. CZ,
Damn.
what you got something to say?
I'm gonna hover over there all damn night.
Hey, listen, I'm talking to CZ now. You can just go ahead and quiet down.
Let me ask you, do you have something? We've got Nick Bull watching on his butt at home. Do you have something to say to Nick?
I don't need to say anything to Nick Bull. He knows what he's done. Just like Zach here knows what he's done. Don't ever touch my hair. Okay?
Top Shelf.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Absolutely. And this show is absolutely going to be top shelf.
What an ass.
I mean,
That's how we end this thing.
No, we're going to end it on a good note because the main event tonight, Cole Cannon taking on Brandon the Shank Eubanks for the Absolute Pro Wrestling Championship. That is going to be a match.
And I want to plug real quick, tomorrow night, card subs change. Cole Cannon's first appearance post this matchup. So will it be a victory tour starting for Cole Cannon, or will it be a misery tour for Cole Cannon? Because not only is he going to be on Card Subject Change this week, he's also coming on Shotgun Wrestling Radio here this week as well. So it could be a Cole Cannon victory tour, or it could be a Cole Cannon misery tour.
We'll have to wait and see. So stay tuned.
Bryce, say hello to the people. Bryce Jordan, everybody.
What's up, people? I hope you're all doing good. I am slightly doing good. Love y'all.
All right, there you have it, folks.
Well, it is the top of the hour, and as Tony Schiavone would say, we are desperately out of time. So thank you for tuning into the pre-show podcast party presented by Card Subject to Change, Shotgun Wrestling Radio,